the Ninth Ward. I do have a committee report from the Construction Code and Lighting. I make a motion for the approval of the installation of a street light at the following locations and request a second. Pole number 6188 in front of 910 Wheatsheaf Road. Request a second.
Second.
Mrs. Ormond?
Yes.
Javik?
Yes.
Mohammed?
Yes.
Cosby?
Yes.
Roman? Strano?
Yes.
Coates?
Yes.
Medina?
Yes.
Hickey?
Yes.
Mrs. Yamakaitis?
Yes.
Awesome, thank you. Just wanted to update everyone, especially in the Ninth Ward community, on the road paving. I did stress to our engineer last night in our caucus meeting. I'm trying to wrap up my newsletter and whatnot and communicate to the folks in the Ninth Ward for the streets. I apologize, I just have to look at my sent email here, just to provide the original road paving list that I provided back in January 4th of this year. So for everyone out there in the Ninth Ward, I submitted Burwood, which is a small road, one block road, Princeton Road between Summit and DeWitt, Edgewood between Orchard and Summit, Palisade between Orchard and Wood Avenue, Swarthmore between Summit and Orchard, Elmwood between Summit and Orchard, and Drapkin, which is between Raritan and North Wood Avenue. That's that one stretch there right by that empty park that we're hopefully we get to do something with that piece of property soon. I received a preliminary report today, so I'm hoping that our engineer will get back to me sometime this week or not next week. So what came back to me today is Edgewood between Orchard and Summit, and also between DeWitt and Myrtle, and Drapkin, which is that one block stretch that's in really, really poor shape. But we did receive some state aid, which I'm really excited about, which is Summit Terrace between St. George all the way to Princeton Road, and then we're going to repair that horrible patch of potholes that's between Princeton and Swarthmore, and also repair Summit Terrace, DeWitt Terrace as well between Princeton and Swarthmore. So I'm hoping to receive the finalized list, because I did submit a few streets, and a majority of those streets already have paid from the gas companies. So we do get a significant amount of monies for road paving, and I hope that this preliminary report is not finalized, because I would like to, I like to normally spread the love throughout the entire community. Listen, if we had the money, I'd love to bang out Orchard Terrace, I'd love to bang out, all these major roads and whatnot, but I'd like to spread the love throughout the entire community, one block here, one block there, so no one can say, hey, you're favoring one side of the neighborhood and not this side of town and, of the neighborhood and whatnot. So when I gave you those streets, you can look them up, they're all over the map in the Ninth Ward. Just try to really tackle those really, really bad roads, because we haven't been, well, a lot of these roads haven't been touched in years, and the ones that were done, within a 10-year time span, they're just falling apart because the material was just crappy. So I'm hoping to receive a finalized list. That also goes for sidewalks. We just approved the ordinance, which was 63-30, and we're hoping to see all those improvements as well for the sidewalk. I submitted a very lengthy list. I must have been over 100 addresses on there, and I know I'm not going to get all of them, but we're trying to do our best. Just also want to thank our great police department. They're cracking down on cars that are being broken into. A lot of the cars are being left unlocked. Listen, I'll say it up here. I was one of those victims a few weeks ago, so I'll say it, I don't care. I submitted the video. We left the car unlocked. They went into the car. Luckily, I had nothing in there that was valuable, but this is my second time. So I haven't learned my lesson. Maybe this time I learned my lesson. Thank God I don't have anything valuable in there, except for the car seat in the back for our son. So, but again, the police department, they're out there, they're patrolling. They're doing the best they can. I did get into a discussion with a resident, and I try to explain to folks, any community off the Parkway is a perfect target community, right? Because these folks, these thieves, they thrive on an easy getaway. That's just my opinion, but that's kind of like the trend. So it's not only Linden, Cranford's getting hit, Clark is getting hit, Winfield's getting hit. It's just not isolated to Linden. It happens everywhere. So, but they're doing an amazing job, and I want to thank them. They have been out there busting their humps and getting these folks. And I believe they did capture some folks that the chief reported. So, also DPW, a big thank you to them. They went out there and they cleaned up the tennis court at Wilson Park. The park is now entirely in the First Ward, but it's utilized by every single Lindenite here. So it's a staple in our community. And I look forward to seeing some major improvement at Wilson Park in 2019. I did speak to our director and our engineer, and we're hoping to have some funds allocated next year. That being said, I could be reached at 908-986-6100. You could text me, and you can also email me at amedina@linden-nj.org. Thank you. That concludes our report.
Thank you, Mr. Medina.